Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast. Today is Monday, September 2nd, 2024. It's Labor Day, the first podcast of September. College football, MLB, soccer, WNBA, tennis, golf, NASCAR, Formula One, NFL cornerback rankings, news and notes, and my best bet. We'll start with college football. We'll go over the results from the weekend, and we do have one more game tonight in the ACC between Florida State and Boston College that we will touch on. So, Friday, Army over Lehigh 42-7, number 16 Oklahoma over Temple 51-3, Michigan State over Florida Atlantic 16-10, Duke over Elon 26-3, Wisconsin over Western Michigan 28-14, TCU over Stanford 34-27. Saturday, number 1 Georgia over number 14 Clemson 34-3. Best performance probably to the Bulldogs. Number 8 Penn State over West Virginia 34-12 in a game that got delayed due to lightning. Number 25 Iowa over Illinois State 40-10. Vandy upsets Virginia Tech 34-27 in overtime. That was a bad pick with Virginia Tech. Maryland over UConn 50-7. Maryland did the over by themselves. Louisville over Austin Peay 62-0. Purdue over Indiana State 49-0. Pitt over Kent State 55-24. Navy over Bucknell 49-21. Number 15 Tennessee over Chattanooga 69-3. Number 17 Oklahoma State over San Diego State 44-20. Cincinnati over Towson 38-20. Washington State over Portland State 70-30. Number 2 Ohio State over Akron 52-6. Number 4 Texas over Colorado State 52-0. Number 19 Miami over Florida 41-17. Indiana over FIU 31-7. Nebraska over UTEP 40-7. Eastern Michigan over UMass 28-14. Appalachian State over East Tennessee State 38-10. Iowa State over North Dakota 21-3. Syracuse over Ohio 38-22. UTSA over Kennesaw State 28-16. Air Force over Merrimack 21-6. Northwestern over Miami of Ohio 13-6. Northern Illinois over Western Illinois 54-15. Boise State over Georgia Southern 56-45. South Carolina over Old Dominion 23-19. Marshall over Stony Brook 45-3. Cal over UC Davis 31-13. North Texas over South Alabama 52-38. Mississippi State over Eastern Kentucky 56-7. Liberty over Campbell 41-24. Virginia over Richmond 34-13. East Carolina over Norfolk State 42-3. Oregon State over Idaho State 38-15. Number 5 Alabama over Western Kentucky 63-0. Number 6 Ole Miss over Furman 76-0. Number 18 Kansas State over Tennessee Martin 41-6. Arkansas State over Central Arkansas 34-31. South Florida over Bethune 48-3. Baylor over Tarleton State 45-3. UNLV over Houston 27-7. Middle Tennessee over Tennessee Tech 32-25. Sam Houston over Rice 34-14. Nevada over Troy 28-26. Memphis over North Alabama 40-0. Number 3 Oregon over Idaho 24-14. Number 7 Notre Dame over number 20 Texas A&M 23-13. Number 9 Michigan over Fresno State 30-10. Auburn over Alabama A&M 73-3. UCLA over Hawaii 16-13. Texas Tech over Abilene Christians 52-51 in overtime, so that was a close call. Kentucky over Southern Miss 31-0. BYU over Southern Illinois 41-13. Georgia Tech over Georgia State 35-12. SMU over Houston Christian 59-7. Louisiana over Grambling 40-10. Louisiana Tech over Nichols 25-17. San Diego State over Texas A&M Commerce 45-14. Utah State over Robert Morris 36-14. James Madison over Charlotte 30-7. Texas State over Lamar 34-27. New Mexico State over Southeast Missouri 23-16. Number 21 Arizona over New Mexico 61-39. Arizona State over Wyoming 48-7. That was a terrible pick. And Washington over Weber State 35-3. And then last night in Vegas, number 23 USC over number 13 LSU 27-20. And then tonight, ACC game, 7:30 on ESPN, Boston College, number 10, Florida State from Tallahassee. Obviously, Florida State coming off that loss to Georgia Tech in Dublin. My projections here, Florida State by 14, total 50 and 7/10. And it is Florida State giving 16.5 totals, 49.5. I'm going to take BC covering the points. I just think that this will be a closer game than people expect. I do expect Florida State to win. But I'm going to say it's closer to that. Maybe Florida State wins by 14. So I'm going to take Boston College plus the 16.5 in Tallahassee to get it done. Now we'll go over the Major League Baseball from the weekend. We will go over the results and look ahead to today, Labor Day Monday. I think everybody should play today, but there's some teams that have off, which is crazy. So Friday, Brewers over the Reds, 5-4 and 10 doubleheader. Game 1 makeup from April 11th. Braves over the Phillies, 7-2. Red Sox over the Tigers, 7-5 and 10. Brewers over the Reds, 14-0. Doubleheader Game 2. Cubs over the Nats, 7-6. Padres over the Rays, 13-5. Yankees over the Cardinals, 6-3. Guardians over the Pirates, 10-8. A's over the Rangers, 9-2. Astros over the Royals, 3-2. Mets over the White Sox, 5-1. Twins over the Blue Jays, 2-0. O's over the Rockies, 5-3. Mariners over the Angels, 9-5. Dodgers over the Diamondbacks, 10-9. Giants over the Marlins, 3-1. Saturday, Cubs over the Nationals, 5-3. Cards over the Yankees, 6-5. Rays over the Padres, 11-4. Tigers over the Red Sox, 2-1. Pirates over the Guardians, 3-0. Rangers over the A's, 3-2. Astros over the Royals, 5-2. Mets over the White Sox, 5-3. Blue Jays over the Twins, 15-0. Phillies over the Braves, 3-0. Brewers over the Reds, 5-4. Rockies over the O's, 7-5. Dodgers over the D-backs, 8-6. Marlins over the Giants, 4-3. Angels over the Mariners, 5-4. And then yesterday's results. Reds over the Brewers, 4-3 and 11 on a walk-off infield single by Santiago Espinal. Cubs over the Nationals, 14-1. Cards over the Yankees, 14-7. Tigers over the Red Sox, 4-1. Guardians over the Pirates, 6-1. Padres over the Rays, 4-3. Astros over the Royals, 7-2. Mets over the White Sox, 2-0. Twins over the Jays, 4-3. Rangers over the A's, 6-4 and 10 on a walk-off 3-run home run by Josh Jung off of Mason Miller. One of the more impressive walk-off wins of the season, considering Mason Miller is on the bump. O's over the Rockies, 6-1. Marlins over the Giants, 7-5. Angels over the Mariners, 3-2. D-backs over the Dodgers, 14-3. And the Phillies over the Braves, 3-2 and 11 on a walk-off single by Nicholas Castellanos. All right, today's games, 2 o'clock, you have the Cardinals against the Brewers. Andre Palante and Freddie Peralta. The Brewers are just about closing in on the division. Cardinals playing out the string. Brewers minus 164, Cards plus 138, over under 7.5, overs even money, unders minus 122. Cards plus 1.5 is minus 154, Brewers minus 1.5 plus 128. I like the over and even money. The Cards offense has been really good against the Yankees, and then I think it's going to carry over against a veteran that they should own. 3 o'clock, White Sox O's. Chris Flexen, Corbin Burns. If the O's don't win, if they don't sweep the White Sox, that's embarrassing. I know I say that about everybody. O's minus 405, White Sox plus 320, over under 8.5, overs even money, unders minus 122. White Sox plus 1.5 is plus 150, O's minus 1.5 is minus 182. That's a tough one. But I'm going to do alternate under 7.5 plus 122. I think this is a 5-0, 5-1, 4-1 Orioles win, and Corbin Burns shoves. 4 o'clock, you have the Guardians at the Royals. Gavin Williams and Michael Wacha. Royals minus 112, Guardians minus 104, over under 8. Overs even money, unders minus 122. Guardians minus 1.5 plus 164. Royals plus 1.5 is minus 200. I'm going to go with the Royals, minus 112. I like how they're playing. Astros Reds, Justin Verlander and Julian Aguilar. Astros minus 162. Reds plus 136. Over under 9. Overs minus 114. Unders minus 106. Astros minus 1.5 is minus 102. Reds plus 1.5 is minus 118. I like the under. Throwback start for Justin Verlander. Dodgers D-backs. Jack Flaherty and Eduardo Rodriguez. Dodgers minus 144. D-backs plus 122. Over under 8.5. Overs minus 122. Unders even money. Dodgers minus 1.5 plus 114. D-backs plus 1.5 is minus 137. I know the D-backs offense has been on fire. But I like under 8.5. I like how Jack Flaherty's pitching. 6:30 Tigers Padres. TBD and Joe Musgrove. Padres minus 196. Tigers plus 164 of under 8. Overs minus 102. Unders minus 120. Tigers plus 1.5 is minus 128. Padres minus 1.5 plus 106. Only because of the unknown of the Tigers, I'm going to go with the over. 6:50 Twins Rays. Simeon, Woods, Richardson, and Zach Little. Pick'em minus 188 HY over under 7.5. Overs minus 115. Unders minus 105. Twins minus 1.5 plus 152. Rays plus 1.5 is minus 184. So it's September. So we're in must-win territory for a lot of these contending teams. Rays are playing out the string, so I'm going to take the Twins at minus 108. Anytime you get a team in a must situation at this point of the year, I like to bet on it. As far as ESPN doesn't have any games. 7 o'clock, you have the Mariners and the A's. Logan Gilbert and Osvaldo Bido. So this is a 4 o'clock game Pacific time. Mariners minus 142. A's plus 120 over under 7.5. Overs minus 105. Unders minus 115. Mariners minus 1.5 plus 118. A's plus 1.5 is minus 42. I'm going to go with the under, but I don't feel good about it. Red Sox Mets. Brian Balo and Luis Severino. Mets minus 126. Red Sox plus 108 over under 7.5. Overs minus 105. Unders minus 115. Red Sox plus 1.5 is minus 215. Mets minus 1.5 plus 176. I like the over a lot in this game. Luis Severino's kind of regressed, and Bayo's not very good. 7:30 Pirates Cubs. Jared Jones and Jamison Tyon. Cubs minus 142. Pirates plus 120 over under 7.5. Overs plus 102. Unders minus 124. Pirates plus 1.5 is minus 184. Cubs minus 1.5 plus 152. I'm going over at plus money. This is a bet on the Cubs offense. And last but not least, 8 o'clock, Yankees, Rangers, Garrett Cole, and it looks like Jack Leiter for Texas. Yanks minus 184, Rangers plus 154 over under 8.5, overs minus 122, unders even money. Yanks minus 1.5 is minus 15, Rangers plus 1.5 is minus 104. I'm laying the run line with the Yankees. Bounce back spot after a blowout loss at home and a game that if Giancarlo Stanton, if that ball was a couple more inches higher, that's a grand slam, and maybe the Yankees win that game on Saturday. So they were, in theory, a couple inches away from potentially having a chance to win, a better chance to win that game on Saturday. So I'm going to lay the minus 1.5 and minus 115 with the Yankees on the run line with the race on the bump. So I'm going to go with the Yanks minus 1.5 against the Rangers. All right, now I'm going to move on to soccer. We'll go over the results from the weekend and look ahead to everything today. Premier League. Saturday, Arsenal Brighton 1-1 draw. Brentford over Southampton 3-1. Bournemouth over Everton 3-2. Ipswich Fulham 1-1 draw. Aston Villa over Leicester 2-1. Nottingham Forest Wolves 1-1 draw. Man City over West Ham 3-1. And then Sunday, Chelsea Crystal Palace 1-1 draw. Newcastle over Tottenham 2-1. Liverpool over Man United 3-0. MLS. Saturday, Atlanta over Charlotte 1-0. Columbus over NYCFC 4-2. Cincy over CF Montreal 4-1. Union over Red Bulls 2-0. So, the Union, I guess, just ran into the defending champs twice in a row. I think they got the win at Red Bulls, so that was pretty good for them. Orlando over Nashville 3-0. DC United over Toronto 3-1. Vancouver or Austin 1-0. Miami over Chicago 4-1. Colorado over Dallas 3-2. Salt Lake over New England 2-0. Houston over LAFC 2-0. Portland over Seattle 1-0. And Minnesota over San Jose 2-1. And then yesterday, St. Louis over the Galaxy 2-1. Women's League. Friday, Bay FC over Portland 3-1. Saturday, Seattle over Louisville 3-2. Utah over Houston 3-1. And then yesterday, North Carolina over KC 2-1. Angel City over Chicago 2-1. Orlando over Gotham 2-0. San Diego, Washington 1-1 draw. Liga MX. Friday, Athletic San Luis over Outlaws 2-1. Mazatlan Puebla 1-1 draw. Tijuana over Leon 2-1. Yesterday, Pachuca Querétaro 1-1 draw. Guadalajara over Juarez 5-0. Toluca over Monterrey 2-1. Cruz Azul over America 4-1. And then yesterday, Tigres over UNAM 3-1. Santos over Necaxa 3-2. Bundesliga. Friday, Union Berlin over St. Pauli 1-0. Saturday, Frankfurt over Hoffenheim 3-1. Wolfsburg over Holstein Kiel 2-0. Stuttgart Mainz 3-3 draw. Gladbach over Bochum 2-0. Bremen Dortmund 0-0 draw. And RP Leipzig over Leverkusen 3-2. And then yesterday, Heidenheim over Augsburg 4-0. And Bayern over Freiburg 2-0. La Liga. Saturday, Barcelona over Valladolid 7-0. Atletico over Athletic 1-0. Espanyol over Rayo 2-0. Mallorca over Leganes 1-0. Valencia Villarreal 1-1 draw. And then yesterday, Alaves over Las Palmas 2-0. Osasuna over Celta Vigo 3-2. Girona over Sevilla 2-0. Getafe Real Sociedad 0-0 draw. And Real Madrid over Betis 2-0. Serie A. Friday, Torino over Venezia 1-0. Inter Milan over Atalanta 4-0. Saturday, Bologna Empoli 1-1 draw. Lecce over Cagliari 1-0. Lazio Milan 2-2 draw. And Napoli over Parma 2-1. And then yesterday, Monza Fiorentina 2-2 draw. Verona over Genoa 2-0. Juventus AS Roma 0-0 draw. And Udinese over Como 1-0. French League 1. Friday, Lyon over Strasbourg 4-3. Saturday, Brest over Saint Etienne 4-0. Nantes over Montpellier 3-1. Marseille over Toulouse 3-1. And then yesterday, Monaco Lens 1-1 draw. Nice over Angers 4-1. Le Havre AC over Auxerre 3-1. Reims over Rennes 2-1. PSG over Lille 3-1. USL. Saturday, Oakland over New Mexico 1-0. Detroit Hartford 1-1 draw. Indies Pittsburgh 1-1 draw. Miami FC over Monterrey Bay 1-0. Louisville over North Carolina 6-4. Rhode Island over Birmingham 2-0. Phoenix over Loudoun 1-0. San Antonio Charleston 1-1 draw. And Vegas over Orange County 3-2. And then yesterday, Colorado over Tulsa 4-1. Dutch Eredivisie Friday, AZ Alkmaar for RKC Waldwick 3-0. Saturday, Elmira City FC Groningen 1-1 draw. NEC over Fortuna 3-0. Heerenveen over NAC Breda 4-0. Sparta over Willem 2-1. And then yesterday, FC Utrecht over FC 2-1. PEC Zwolle over Heracles 3-0. And PSV over the Go Ahead Eagles 3-0. Scottish Premiership Saturday, Dundee St. Mirren 2-2 draw. Motherwell over St. Johnstone 2-1. Aberdeen over Ross County 1-0. And then yesterday, Celtic over Rangers 3-0. Dundee United over Hearts 1-0. And Kilmarnock Hibernian 1-1 draw. And then ELC. Friday, QPR over Luton 2-1. Saturday, Burnley Blackburn 1-1 draw. Borough over Cardiff 2-0. Norwich City over Coventry 1-0. Derby over Bristol City 3-0. Leeds over Hull 2-0. Millwall over Sheffield Wednesday 3-0. Oxford United over Preston 3-1. Stoke over Plymouth 1-0. Sunderland over Portsmouth 3-1. And West Brom over Swansea 1-0. And then yesterday, Sheffield United over Watford 1-0. So there's no soccer today. I guess it's because of the holiday or something. And I believe there's a lot of Carabao Cup and stuff like that going on. No, that's weird. What's going on with soccer that there's no soccer? So we have the English EFL Trophy tomorrow. Wednesday, we have CONCACAFs. And League One, Nations League, CONCACAF. So we have all the international stuff this week. So that's what's going on with soccer. All right, now move on to the WNBA. We'll go over the results from the weekend. We do not have any games today. I guess it's because of the holiday. So Friday, Liberty over the Storm 98-85, Fever over the Sky 181, Wings over the Lynx 94-76, and the Aces over the Dream 83-72. Saturday, Sun over the Mystics 96-85. And then yesterday, Sun over the Storm 93-86, Lynx over the Sky 79-74, Fever over the Wings 193, Aces over the Mercury 97-79, and the Dream over the Sparks 80-62. All right, now move on to the U.S. Open. We'll go over the results from the weekend. There were some pretty big upsets, and then look ahead to today. We'll start in the men's. Friday, third round. 4-seed Alexander Zverev over Thomas Martin Etcheverry in 4 sets. 28-seed Alexei Popyrin over Novak Djokovic, your 2-seed in 4 sets, so Novak's out. Brandon Nakashima upsets 18-seed Lorenzo Musetti in 4 sets. 18-seed Casper Ruud over J.C. Chang in 5 sets. 12-seed Taylor Fritz over Francisco Kamansana in 3 sets. 19-seed Grigor Dimitrov over Talon Griespor in 3 sets. 6-seed Andrei Rublev over 32-seed Yuri Lecheka in 3 sets. And 20-seed Francis Tiafoe over 13-seed Ben Shelton in 5 sets. So I think this is wide open now with Novak out. 5-seed Daniil Medvedev over Flavio Cobolli in 3 sets. 10-seed Alex de Minaur over Dan Evans in 4 sets. Jordan Thompson over 30-seed Matteo Arnaldi in 3 sets. Nuno Borges over Jacob Mensik in 5 sets. 14-seed Tommy Paul over Gabriel Diallo in 4 sets. 1-seed Jannik Sinner over Chris O'Connell in 3 sets. 25-seed Jack Draper over Botic Van de Zandschulp in 3 sets. Thomas Maychak over David Goffin in 3 sets. And then yesterday started the round of 16. We had 4 matches. 20-seed Francis Tiafoe over 28-seed Alexei Popyrin in 4 sets. 4-seed Alexander Zverev over Brendan Nakashima in 4 sets. 12-seed Taylor Fritz over 8-seed Casper Ruud in 4 sets. And 9-seed Grigor Dimitrov over 6-seed Andrei Rublev in 5 sets. All right, we have 4 matches today, and we're at the point of the tournament now where I like to bet on them. So at 12-15, you have 25-seed Jack Draper and Thomas Maychak. Draper's minus 290, Maychak is plus 95. I like to do set betting. I'm going to do Jack Draper 3-1 at plus 280. All right, 115, Nuno Borges and 5-seed Daniil Medvedev. Medvedev's minus 1100. Borges is plus 720. Medvedev 3-0 is minus 130, so delay a little juice. First set score after first 4 games. I'm going to Daniil Medvedev 3-1 at plus 150. That's just a fun one. 5 o'clock, 10-seed Alex de Minaur and Jordan Thompson. De Minaur's minus 365. Jordan Thompson is plus 285. This is going to be a close one. I'm going to say De Minaur 3-1. That's plus 260. And 8-15, 1-seed Jannik Sinner, 14-seed Tommy Paul. Sinner's minus 710. Tommy Paul's 5-1. I'm going to say Sinner 3-1. That is plus 240. Women's from the weekend. All right, third round, Friday. 33-seed Elise Mertens over 14-seed Madison Keys in 3 sets. 24-seed Donna Vecek over Peyton Stearns in 2 sets. 13-seed Emma Navarro over 19-seed Marta Kasiuk in 3 sets. YF Wong upsets 20-seed Victoria Azarenka in 3 sets. 3-seed Coco Gauff over 27-seed Alina Svitolina in 3 sets. 7-seed QW Zhang over Julie Niemeyer in 2 sets. And 26-seed Paula Badosa over Alina Roos in 3 sets. All right, and then Saturday, 22-seed Beatriz Haddad Maya over Anna Kalinskaya in 2 sets. 1-seed Iga Swiatek over 25-seed Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova in 2 sets. Caroline Wozniacki over Jessica Ponchette in 2 sets. 16 seed Ludmila Samsonova over Ashlyn Kruger in 2 sets. 8 seed Diana Schneider over Sarah Arani in 2 sets. 6 seed Jessica Pegula over Jessica Buzas in 2 sets. Carolina Muchova over Anastasia Potapova in 2 sets. 5 seed Jasmine Paolini over 30 seed Yulia Putintseva in 2 sets. And 2 seed Arina Sablenka over 29 seed Ekaterina Alexandrova in 3 sets. And then yesterday, round of 16, 17 QW Zhang over 24 seed Donna Vencic in 3 sets. 2 seed Arina Sablenka over 33 seed Elise Mertens in 2 sets. 30 seed Evan Navarro upsets 3 seed Coco Gauff in 3 sets. And 26 seed Paula Badosa over YF Wong in 2 sets. All right, today, 11 o'clock, you have Carolina Muchova and 5 seed Jasmine Paolini. Muchova is actually favored, minus 164. Paolini's plus 136. That's crazy that the 5 seed is plus money, so I'm taking Jasmine Paolini at plus 136 to win. 12 o'clock, you have Diana Schneider and 6 seed Jessica Pegula. Pegula's minus 235. Schneider's plus 190. I'm going to go Pegula 2-1. Plus 260. 215, Caroline Wozniacki and 22 seed Beatrice Haddad Maya. Wozniacki's a favorite, minus 113. Beatrice Haddad Maya, minus 106. So I'm going to go Wozniacki. That's a Vegas nose, minus 113. And 7 o'clock, 1 seed Iga Swiatek and 16 seed Ludmila Samsonova. Swiatek's minus 1000. Samsonova's plus 640. I'm going to go first set score after 4 games. Iga Swiatek 3-1 at plus 135. All right. Now move on to golf. We'll go over the results from the Tour Championship. And your winner, of course, was score 30 under Mr. Scotty Scheffler. Second, 26 under Colin Morikawa. Third, 24 under C. Thiglia. Tied for fourth, 19 under Ryan Henley, Adam Scott, and Xander Schauffele. 7th with 18 under Sungjae Im. 8th with 17 under Wyndham Clark. Tied for 9th with 16 under Shane Lowry, Rory McIlroy, who had a strong finish. That was my pick. And Hideki Matsuyama. Tied for 12th with 15 under Victor Hovland and Sam Burns. Tied for 4th with 14 under Taylor Pendrith and Justin Thomas. 16th with 12 under Lovie Goldberg. Tied for 17th with 11 under Patrick Cantlay, Robert McIntyre, and Matthew Pavon. 20th with 10 under Tommy Fleetwood. Tied for 21st with 8 under Keegan Bradley and B.A. John. Tied for 23rd with 6 under Tony Finau, Aaron Wright, Brett Horschel. 26th with 5 under Ashke Bahita. Tied for 27th with 3 under Seb Straka and Chris Kirk. Tied for 29th at 3 over Christian Ziedenhout and Taylor Hogue. Next one is the Portrait Net Championship. Not this weekend, next weekend. From Silverado Resort and Spa in California. So, no golf this weekend. So that's good for only because we have so much going on. So, kind of good that golf's off this weekend, so they have a bye. NASCAR. We'll go over the results from the weekend. Xfinity, your winner. Chris Bell, 2nd. Cole Custer, 3rd. Sheldon Creed, 4th. Chase Elliott, 5th. Sammy Smith, 6th. Jesse Love, 7th. Shane Van Gisbergen, 8th. Chandler Smith, 9th. Austin Hill, 10th. Justin Allgaier, the rest. Joe Graf Jr., Ross Chastain, Parker Kligerman, Carson Gavapel, Noah Gragson, Josh Williams, Jeb Burton, Ryan Sieg, Matthew Medetto, Brendan Poole, Ryan Ellis, Kyle Sieg, Wallace Honeyman, David Stark, Corey Heim, Anthony Alfredo, AJ Allmendinger, Sam Meyer, Greg Van Alst, Garrett Smithley, Jeremy Clements, Brandon Jones, Chad Fincham, Blaine Perkins, Riley Herbst, Parker Retzlaff, Kyle Weatherman, and Joey Logano. Cup Series. Last night from Darlington, your winner, Chase Briscoe, 2nd. Kyle Busch, 3rd. Chris Bell, 4th. Kyle Larson, 5th. Ross Chastain, 6th. Chris Buescher, 7th. Denny Hamlin, 8th. Joey Logano, 9th. Corey LaJoie, 10th. Tyler Riddick, the rest. Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, Austin Cindric, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Bubba Wallace, Todd Gilliland, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman, Ty Gibbs, Harrison Burton, Ricky Styles Jr., Zane Smith, Eric Jones, John Hunter Nemechek, Shane Van Gisbergen, Justin Haley, Michael McDowell, Daniel Hemrick, William Byron, Josh Berry, Noah Gragson, Carson Hocevar, Kaz Grella, Timmy Hill, Martin Truex Jr., who was my pick, that was a dud, and Ryan Blaney. All right, next weekend they are in Atlanta, Xfinity and Cup. So the trucks are off until the 19th of September, so we're not going to see them for a while. All right, now move on to Formula One from the weekend. They raced from Italy. Your winner of the race, Charles Leclerc. Second, Oscar Piastri. Third, Lando Norris. Fourth, Carlos Sainz Jr. Fifth, Lewis Hamilton. Fifth, Max Verstappen. Seventh, Gage Russell. Eighth, Sergio Perez. Ninth, Alex Albon. 10th, Kevin Magnussen. The rest, Fernando Alonso, Franco Colapinto, Daniel Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, Pierre Gasly, Valtteri Bottas, Nico Hulkenberg, G.Y. Zhu, Lance Stroll, and Yuki Tsunoda. I just realized something. There's somebody of note that didn't race. Yesterday. I wonder what that was about. Logan Sargent didn't race. I just realized that. That was weird. Next F1 race. So they have a bye this weekend. So their next one is September 15th from Azerbaijan. The Baku City circuit. Okay, so there you have it for F1. Now I'm going to do NFL cornerback rankings. This is a big list because nickelbacks are included in this as well. 96 players. The top two starting cornerbacks and the starting nickelback on each team. So it's 96 players in total. So we're going to go from 96 to 1. So without further ado, here we go. 96, Nazeed Johnson, Chiefs. 95, Drew Phillips, Giants. 94, Mike Sainristil, Commanders. 93, Max Melton, Cardinals. 92, Tyke Smith, Buccaneers. 91, Jacorian Bennett, Raiders. 90, Zion McCollum, Buccaneers. 89, Levante Taylor, Saints. 88, Ardarius Washington, Ravens. 87, Keyshawn Nixon, Packers. 86, Jasir Taylor, Chargers. 85, Kader Kohu, Dolphins. 84, Garrett Williams, Cardinals. 83, Benjamin St. Just, Commanders. 82, Jordan Lewis, Cowboys. 81, Jaylon Jones, Colts. 80, Riley Moss, Broncos. 70, Jalen Petre, Texans. 78, Tyreek Stevenson, Bears. 77, Mike Hughes, Falcons. 76, Kamari Lassiter, Texans. 75, Deontay Banks, Giants. 74, Terrion Arnold, Lions. 73, Dax Hill, Bengals. 72, Eric Stokes, Packers. 71, Juju Brents, Colts. 70, Trey Brown, Seahawks. 69, Marcus Jones, Patriots. 68, Cameron Sutton, Steelers. 67, Amick Robertson, Lions. 66, Byron Murphy Jr., Vikings. 65, Troy Hill, Panthers. 64, Christian Benford, Bills. 63, Joey Porter Jr., Steelers. 61, Quinyon Mitchell, Eagles. 61, Christian Gonzalez, Patriots. 60, Kristen Fulton, Chargers. 59, Jaquan McMillan, Broncos. 58, Michael Davis, Commanders. 57, Sean Murphy Bunting, Cardinals. 56, Carlton Davis, Lions. 55, Brandon Stevens, Ravens. 54, Cam Taylor Britt, Bengals. 53, Deomorte Lenore, 49ers. 52, Kyler Gordon, Bears. 51, Dante Jackson, Steelers. 50, D. Alford, Falcons. 49, Tyson Campbell, Jaguars. 48, Isaiah Rodgers, Eagles. 47, Shaq Griffin, Vikings. 46, Isaac Yadam, 49ers. 45, Roger McCreary, Titans. 44, Chamari Connor, Chiefs. 43, Adoree Jackson, Giants. 42, Tariq Woolen, Seahawks. 41, Chidobe Awuzie, Titans. 40, Asante Samuel Jr., Chargers. 39, Kenny Moore II, Colts. 38, Darnell Savage, Jaguars. 37, Martin Emerson Jr., Browns. 36, Taron Johnson, Bills. 35, Quentin Lake, Rams. 34, Nate Hobbs, Raiders. 33, Paulson Adebo, Saints. 32, Greg Newsome II, Browns. 31, Ronald Darby, Jaguars. 30, Mike Jackson, Panthers. 29, Darius Williams, Rams. 28, A.J. Terrell, Falcons. 27, Marshawn Lattimore, Saints. 26, Trevon Diggs, Cowboys. 25, Jamel Dean, Bucks. 24, Tre'Davious White, Rams. 23, Jack Jones, Raiders. 22, Jonathan Jones, Patriots. 21, Denzel Ward, Browns. 20, L'Jarius Sneed, Titans. 19, Mike Hilton, Bengals. 18, Michael Carter II, Jets. 17, Rasul Douglas, Bills. 16, Stephon Gilmore, Vikings. 15, Jair Alexander, Packers. 14, Darius Slay, Eagles. 13, Marlon Humphrey, Ravens. 12, Trent McDuffie, Chiefs. 11, Jalen Johnson, Bears. 10, Kendall Fuller, Dolphins. 9, Devon Witherspoon, Seahawks. 8, J.C. Horn, Panthers. 7, Deron Bland, Cowboys. 6, Travarius Ward, 49ers. 5, Pat Surtain II, Broncos. 4, Derek Stingley Jr., Texans. 3, DJ Reed, Jets. 2, Jalen Ramsey, Dolphins. And number 1, Ahmad Sauce Gardner, New York Football Jets. So, cornerbacks loaded. There's a few elite, and there's a lot of great and very good, and then it kind of drops in like the middle of these rankings. This is a strong position for the league. Sauce to me, hands down the best corner in the league right now. The fact that I have 2 Jets here sitting in the top 3 is crazy. Ramsey's still really good. Stingley and Surtain are gonna be up there. Javarius Ward's really good. Deron Bland. That's sneakily a big loss for the Cowboys the first couple weeks of the season. He's worth 1 point to the point spread. J.C. Horn is a really good player. Devin Witherspoon was awesome as a rookie in Seattle. And you could argue some of these guys in the teens should be in the top 10. But it is what it is. So there you have it. It's my cornerback rankings. All right, now move on to the news and notes for today. So the Bears named their captains, and among them is Caleb Williams. So they're putting the pressure on him. So Ricky Pearsall of the 49ers got shot, but he was in stable condition after being shot as the victim in attempted robbery. And then he was out of the hospital yesterday and continues to recover from bullet wound to chest. But I'm glad he's okay. Bengals and Jamar Chase are talking deals. Both parties can negotiate a contract that can make Chase the highest paid wide receiver. The Ravens signed Tyler Huntley. The Chargers paid their kicker, Cameron Dicker, 4 years, $22 million, $12.5 million guaranteed. I'm not a fan of paying kickers, unless you're Justin Tucker. But Dicker was good last year, and he earned the money. The Dolphins have sent Mike McDaniels for 2028. This one surprised me a little bit because Stephen Ross is very notoriously known for making changes every couple of years, so maybe they like what they see. The Giants never offered Josh Jacobs money, as reports stated that he turned down the Giants because of the New York lifestyle, so they just never offered him anything, just like they apparently never offered Saquon Barkley. So the Yankees did something very frustrating yesterday. So September call-ups, September 1st, they don't call up Jason Dominguez. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I believe in karma big time. I know they didn't lose yesterday's game because he wasn't there. They lost yesterday because of their pitching. But he needs to be up. I mean, I know the Yankees are probably like, well, he cost us the game against the Tigers. He hesitated that throw, or else we don't lose the way we did. But that is just a rookie mistake by Dominguez, and their best chance to win is with him on the roster. So, yeah. So that's that. So, yeah, the Yankees' best team on the field's with Dominguez. Instead, they promote a pinch runner type of player. John Heyman says this isn't likely about service time as many are saying, but rather the Yankees higher ups continuing faith in Verdugo and Grisham. That's ridiculous. The Yankees aren't service time manipulators, but do favor veterans. That's their problem. They favor players who stink like Verdugo. And Grisham, I don't dislike Grisham. He homers every once in a while, and he plays good defense. Verdugo, the Red Sox knew what they were doing in trading him. That was a bad acquisition by Cashman. And all Verdugo does is hit against the Red Sox, ironically enough. And that's it. Clayton Kershaw on the injured list with the toe injury. Not great for the Dodgers. Royals first baseman Vinny Pasquantino is out 6 to 8 weeks with a broken thumb. He sustained the injury during the 8th inning against the Astros. That is a brutal loss for the Royals. If they miss the playoffs, it's going to be because of that injury. That's like a season, like that injury might cost the team a playoff spot type of injury. And Bryce Harper's hopeful wrist and elbow will continue to get better. Speaking of injuries, Jimmy Butler likes the Nets as Brooklyn is a potential destination if Butler tests free agency next summer. Ivica Zubac got a contract extension from the Clippers, 3 years, $58.6 million. Not bad. In another contract extension, TJ McConnell, 4 year, $45 million with Indiana. And in hockey, Seth Jarvis with the Hurricanes, 8 years, $63.2 million. So some of those are really good. North Carolina quarterback Max Johnson out for the season as he broke his leg in the opener against Minnesota. That was just absolutely brutal. And also in that game, Minnesota sent off fireworks too soon after their kicker shanked the game-winning field goal. And that shank cost yours truly a bet. Twitter was going off on Billy Napier after they got crushed by Miami the other day. It's not surprising. West Virginia to honor Jerry West as they are to wear a memorial decal on the helmets. That's really nice. USC LSU breaks a record as 64,000 surpasses the Super Bowl in largest attendance in Allegiant Stadium history. That's crazy. I never would have guessed that. Simone Biles threw out the first pitch in the Astros game the other day, so that's pretty cool. Something funny happened. The media interrupts Nicholas Castellanos as he forgot to put the phone on silent. That is so funny. Gigi Jackson broke his foot from the Grizzlies as he sustained the injury playing basketball outside of Dallas. Not great. I alluded to this in the cornerback rankings. Adoree Jackson returns to the Giants on a 1-year deal. That's a good signing for them, or re-signing, I should say, as he is an upgrade over what they had. They probably saw the preseason and were like, yeah, we need to bring him back. Hollywood Brown out for Thursday night against the Ravens due to a shoulder injury. Not ideal for Kansas City and their new-look offense. And that's it for news and notes. Last but not least, my best bet of the day, brought to you by FanDuel. So, best bet. I didn't like a lot of stuff on the board. I might put something small on Boston College for later. So, I'm going to go to baseball. There's a couple totals I liked. I was going to go with the over in the Met game, but that's at minus 120 now, which I don't like. I do like the over in the Cub game, and I like the over in the Cardinal game, too. But you know what? I'll just pay the hefty price and go over 7.5 in the Red Sox Mets. I laid a 20th of a unit, and I'm going to go over 7.5 at minus 120. I'm going to pay the big price on that one. That's just, I love that pick so much, so that's going to be my best bet of the day. So there you have it for the show. Tomorrow we're going to do punter and kicker rankings, which won't be long. We also will have a portfolio pick for you, and we have a lot of soccer stuff to get into tomorrow as well. WNBA is back too, and then we, of course, have some baseball. Hope you guys have a great Labor Day, everybody.